Adambana Wela, Asmore Jelen and Kipaza. Just watch this video.
She dated a married man for 7 years, not knowing that this man was married. When she found out and decided to leave him, this is what the man did to her. According to the story, this girl said she met this guy when she was about to write JAMB. The guy's name is Abby. That they started dating, and before they started, the guy actually asked her if she was in a relationship, and she said no. The guy too said him too is not in a relationship, so they started dating. The girl is from a poor family, so the guy literally saw her through school. She said one time in the relationship, I mean last year, that she noticed a little child, and then she asked the guy, which person picking be this? The guy now said that it is a child he got like in his past relationship from his ex, and she was like, okay, as long as the person is not in his life, it's just the child, no wahala. They continued the relationship. Somehow, this girl now found out that this guy is actually married, not with one child, but 4 children, and him and the wife, they are still together. She confronted the guy, and she was like, if na so, me I no fit do this relationship again, no, that she's breaking up with the guy. And the guy was like, breaking up, go where? Which way to be break up? This guy talks say lie. Say if the girl break up with him, that is going to buy her and buy her family. So she just took it easy and then stopped picking this guy's calls and stopped replying his chats on WhatsApp and all that. That was what she did. After that time, she got into other relationships. But she just noticed that anybody that comes to her, they ask her out and she agrees, the next thing that will disappear. Like, they'll just stop calling. It happened a couple of times. It was later she found out that this particular guy was threatening those guys. He will find his way to those guys, threatening them, telling them that if they don't leave the girl alone, that he's going to buy them. That if he cannot have the girl, nobody else can. Almost the matter long. That is how this thing continued though, until one fateful day, this guy now called the girl and told her that it's good that even if they will break up, they should break up amicably, that they are adults, blah, 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 and all. The girl was like, okay. So the guy asked her to meet at a particular location. He sent her the location. She met him there. When they got there, he was drinking godons and fish. Like, he was happy. He was drinking. He was dancing. And then he told the girl to have a sip of the godons. And she was like, no, that she has ulcer. So she cannot consume anything that will trigger her ulcer. And he was like, it's just a sip now. She took a little, and as expected, it triggered her ulcer. So he ordered for water for her. She took water. The thing subsided. They stayed there together, and then they were just eating the fish and vibing. It was 10 p.m. and she was like, okay, it's late, that she needs to get home. And the guy said he was going to drop her off. When she entered the car, they were driving. She saw that this guy followed another road, not the usual road that leads to her house. She said she noticed though, and she wanted to say something, but she was like, okay, that one is that she should get home. On their way going, she was watching the trees. Normally, you'll be looking at the road, watching trees or watching people that are passing. You get. She said she was just hearing some crack sounds in the car. She was wondering what the sound is. Before she knew, she heard pow. On turning to check the guy to know what made that sound, she now saw that this guy was actually holding a gun, trying to crack the gun and shoot her. But the gun, it be like say the thing hook and refused to crack. You get. That was how this guy was not able to shoot her. But apparently, he carried that Gordon's drink, the bottle, inside the car before they left. And that's how he carried that bottle and broke on this girl's head. I told the girl that if he cannot have her, then nobody else can have the girl. The pieces of the bottle that broke, he carried it in and shook this girl everywhere. You can see her head, on her bum, on her hand, every part of her body. And so he chook this girl. So how this girl was able to escape was that while all these things was going on, she somehow diverted him while he was driving, and then he hit the car on the pavement. She managed to open the door and roll over. Immediately, this guy saw that this girl was even able to get out of the car, and she was behind the car. He now tried to reverse the car to go and like climb on this girl. You can imagine witchcraft. Thank God she was able to roll over again until she fell somewhere else. Started crying for help, shouting, and good Samaritans that saw her rushed her and took her to the hospital. Right now, she's in stitches. She has serious injuries. If you want the full story, go to Very Dark Man's page. Like, this thing actually happened in Port Harcourt. Like, to think that this man has a wife and kids, and you're running after another little girl like this, saying that that he cannot allow her to carry this a fine body and go and give another person. Like, seriously. If it was that important, why you marry Akifas, make Kukuno sin and 2 wife you get? Like, what the bloody hell? Hey. Things are really happening, Like, there's some things that will happen and I'll be like, she's not for real life, I've been not for film. But not real life. I'm like, come in peace, so.